The dream of Sasha Banks returning to WWE is looking like it's coming to an end because Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful said this about Mercedes Mone and her status with AEW. Mercedes Mone has been in talks with All Elite Wrestling, and those within the industry expect that to be her landing point, Fightful Select has learned. With Fightful basically confirming this report, I think she's most likely going to end up with All Elite Wrestling. I wish we knew what happened with the meetings with WWE that led to those talks falling apart. But anyways, regardless of that, Mercedes will start her new chapter. I think it'll start tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite. Tony Khan needs to kick off the year with a bang, and there can't be a bigger bang than Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Mone. If there's one person that can help that women's division, it is Mercedes. I believe she's going to do everything in her power to make people care about the division and get people talking. Just look at how she got everyone talking about her in the last few days. Hopefully she has a great run over there. And what makes things even more interesting is that Naomi is reportedly coming back to WWE. Sean Ross Sapp said this: sources within WWE and Impact tell Fightful Select that they expect Trinity, aka Naomi, to return to WWE barring unforeseen circumstances. The WWE has had long major interest in bringing her back. I wonder if this might change things with Mercedes and AEW because she has still not signed the contract with them, so things could change. I don't think it will. I'm just saying it could. 2024 has been a bizarre year for wrestling, and it's only been 2 days, goddamn. Anyways, moving on, I wanted to share this cool tweet I saw, and it's about how Roman Reigns has now held the Universal Championship for 5 years: 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and now 2024. That is a dominant champion. Roman Reigns is easily one of the best champions of the modern era. Heck, there's even a chance that he holds the belt until 2025. Who knows? We gotta wait and see what WWE does with him at WrestleMania 40, whether that's him against Cody Rhodes or The Rock. Regardless, I thought that was interesting and wanted to share it. Here is a wholesome clip of Braun Strowman talking about Bray Wyatt and how it helped him in the beginning of his career when he didn't have enough money to travel. It's a sweet story.
When I moved to Florida and started wrestling for WWE, I made more money than I ever made in my life, but it was a totally different standard of living. So living in a one-bedroom apartment with a car, with insurance and all this stuff, I'm living still barely surviving week to week. And when I got called up on the main roster, I didn't have enough money to pay for my hotel rooms when we went on the road. So for the first month, Bray paid for everything for me. He bought me food, he paid for my hotel rooms, all that stuff. And then I drove him around everywhere and I learned from him. And it's just same thing I talked about. There's self-made. I don't believe in that because then again, another person that reached out their hand to help me get ahead in life, and especially in that industry where everybody's fighting for that spot. He didn't have to do that.
Selfless guy.
Yes.
Okay. And a brother's brother.
He was the brotherest of brothers.
We have some sad news for Raquel Rodriguez. She revealed on her IG that she has been diagnosed with mast cell activation syndrome. She said that her eczema got progressively worse in December last year. She faced a lot of redness and swelling, which kept her from traveling, going to the gym, wrestling, and a lot of other things. This is horrible news. Hopefully that treatments out there can help her deal with this syndrome and she can get back in the ring sometime soon. And I wanted to end this video with some news on Patrick Clark, aka the Velveteen Dream. He recently came out on Instagram and issued an apology video to Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and the WWE. Let's roll that footage.
As you've probably seen or have heard over the course of the last few years, I want to apologize for my behavior. Both professionally and personally, I always preach to those closest to me about the power of accountability and responsibility, and I take full accountability for my behavior over the last 3 years of my life. When narratives were written about me, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter what was written about me. It doesn't matter what was said about me. It doesn't matter what's on the internet about me. I was wrong. Okay? And because of that, I need to apologize to a few people. First, I want to apologize to the WWE organization. I want to apologize to the WWE organization for any unwanted attention and negative press that I brought to your brand and your product. I want to apologize to the WWE fans and the Velveteen Dream fans, because when you hear the name Velveteen Dream, it should have only been spoken about in a productive and a positive light, not the name Patrick Clark as another statistic of what happens when talent and opportunity meet immaturity. Okay? That's not what you spend your hard-earned money on. It's not what you invest your time and your money in. When you look on the TV and you come to the shows, you should escape reality, not have to deal with mine. I want to apologize to the WWE and the fans. I want to apologize to Paul Levesque. Paul, you are such an understanding and patient man and leader, and getting the opportunity to work with you and to learn from you, I get the sense of what makes you who you are and how you've been able to handle the responsibility of being in the public light for such a long time. I want to apologize to you, Paul. I'm sorry. Also, I want to say I'm sorry to Shawn Michaels. Shawn, it's still beyond me that I've been having the opportunity in this lifetime to learn from you, to have your mentorship and your guidance. And I apologize if you feel like you've wasted your time and your energy investing into me. You have not. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still learning, and I remember all the lessons that you've taught me. Shawn, I'm sorry. My best friend, Tahuti Miles, I want to apologize to you because before you were tied to me publicly for the support you've given me and you continue to give me, your resume was impeccable. And I apologize for any smudges that I may have put on that resume because of my behavior. You're the last person that should have to deal with anything like that, and I'm sorry, man. I want to apologize to my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my nieces and my nephews, because you may read things, you may hear about things, you may be confronted by people who you don't know, and you might feel the need to explain yourselves on my behalf. I just want you to know that you do not have to do that, ever. No one should have to explain anything for Patrick Clark. No one should have to trend because of Patrick Clark. No one should have to answer the questions, where's Patrick now? What did Patrick do? What happened with Patrick? That's not your responsibility, and I don't want you to feel burdened with that responsibility. That's my responsibility, okay? And I apologize to you all for any energy, negative energy that has had to come your way because of me, okay? Again, I want to apologize to the fans and those in my professional and personal life that I've affected by my behavior. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I recognize that I was losing myself, and I apologize to anyone that I lost along the way, anyone that I've upset or offended because of my behavior. Man, I'm sorry. And I hope you all forgive me. Thank you.
What do you guys think about this apology? Did it seem sincere? Do you forgive Patrick Clark? Sean Ross Sapp did come out saying that the Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark, has been looking to do several media interviews after his apology video to Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and others close to him. It said that he's willing to answer any questions, and it isn't expecting softball questions. Several in the media have been contacted about doing the interviews. This is an interesting video, and that's also interesting news. I'm not sure if he's trying to come back to the WWE and return, or if he simply just wants to right his wrongs, but it will be interesting to see those interviews and what he says. I really hope that he's become a changed man, but only time will tell. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video.